These ruins belong to Saltivka, one of the most densely populated residential areas in the city of Kharkiv. The northern part of Saltivka is about 40 kilometers from the border with Russia. It is difficult to find a home still standing. This area of the city was the hardest hit by Russian shelling since the invasion began on February 24th. Resident Viktor Monakhov, a private entrepreneur before the war, became a volunteer as Russia's full-scale assault began. He and others evacuated people from North Saltivka. He mocks Russian President Vladimir Putin's portrayal of Russian invaders as brother liberators.
These are the most distant houses. From their roofs, you can see the border with the Russian Federation. It was from there that the first rockets that bombarded the area arrived. I think you can see the destruction, the consequences of brotherly love.
The Ukrainian army took back the Kharkiv region in September, but the horror is far from over. The shelling has continued.
The Russians cannot stop. Plus, infrastructure is being hit. It is still not over, and unfortunately, it will continue until total victory.
Oleksiy was living in Saltivka district with his family. He lost his business to Russian shelling.
This was my store. I was selling children's clothes. On one of the first days, there were hits here. This market was completely burned down.
Oleksiy is now volunteering to help the Ukrainian army and Kharkiv residents fight the Russian invasion. The city's residents are paying a price for Kharkiv's close location to the Russian border and its key role as a fortress of the east. Threats from the air remain.
There are very big difficulties with providing air defense. We are in real danger from missiles and rocket launchers.
Kharkiv is Ukraine's second largest city, and historically its residents had a positive view of Russia. This began to change in 2014 with the war in Donbas and the annexation of Crimea. In 2022, Russia's relentless shelling not only destroyed much of the city, but any trace of goodwill that remained. Anna Chernikova for VOANews, Kyiv.